New listings in Tampa Bay up 63% month over month. Hey, it's Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, and this is our February 2025 Tampa Bay Market in a Minute. Full disclosure, we're going to go longer than a minute, yet it's a catchy name. So, we're going to break down some key metrics in the housing market and talk about if they favor buyers, if they favor sellers. We'll look at them month over month, we'll look at them year over year, so that you know if you plan on entering the market, or maybe you're already in the market to buy or sell a home, or both, then this will help you kind of gauge what timing may work out best for your goals. All right, so we already touched on one huge metric that's in favor of buyers, in that new listings are up 63% month over month. So last month in January, I say Tampa Bay with air quotes because I'm just using Hillsborough and Pinellas counties combined here, that 5,243 people took their home to market in the month of January. Compare that to just 3,200 in December. Granted, December is usually the lowest month for listings, new listings, yet it also caused the inventory, total available homes, to go up to 12,981 at last check. That's good for a 13% month over month increase. Again, favoring buyers because you have more choices, you have more leverage when you're making offers. I can go on and on and on, but you get the gist. Okay, so also in favor of buyers, closed sales dropped a significant amount. Kind of saw that coming with the drop in purchase contracts in December, yet closed sales down 28% month over month. Barely over 2,000 homes closed between those two counties in the month of January. Less competition when those homes went under contract, so that would have been November, December. But we'll get to the flip side of that here in a second. Average and median price both down fairly sizably in January compared to December. The average is down 6%, the median is down 7%. Now, I know that only measures the homes that closed in that month compared to the homes that closed in December, yet a drop is a drop, and it's something we want to keep an eye on, especially if you're watching your home's value. So the average was about 494, with the median being 380. And we got to go all the way back to, not too far, back to October to see the median selling price below 400 even, and it was at 380. Also down is the median sold price to list price ratio. Sean, what is that? Well, that is the relationship between what homes closed at and what their final asking price was before they went under contract. That number fell by 1% down to 96.2. So we can say on average there's a 3.8% spread between final asking price and close price. And that's the lowest that we've seen. Scrolling. Yep, since I've been keeping tabs on this, starting way back in August of 2022. So another thing that's going to be very interesting to watch play out. One last trend that's favoring you as a buyer is that the median market time went up 11% month over month, going from 37 to 41. Although, let's flip it around. Let's talk about the good news for sellers. The average selling time, not to be confused with the median, did go down, albeit just 3% from 66 days to 64 days. The big one for you as a seller is that purchase contracts went up 33% month over month. So yeah, you can make the case that there weren't a lot of buyers thinking about contracting homes in December. That's why contracts fell 17% in December. But big rebound, again, 33% increase in January. So 3,238 properties went under contract. Expect that to rebound the closing numbers next month. So next we're going to take a look at year over year. So we're comparing January of 25 to January of 24. These are going to be some interesting trends to look at as well. So I'm going to flip it around. We'll start with the trend singular that favors sellers. Not what you want to hear if you're a seller. However, most of these trends, year over year at least, do favor the buyer. Closed sales, albeit down quite a bit month over month, they are up 0.6%, or 12 whole sales in the month of January compared to last January. But hey, up is up. All right, let's get into all the rest of the numbers because buyers, these all point your direction. So I'm just going to start from the top. Market times up, both average and median. Average is up 14.3%, median's up 8%. So it's taking longer to sell homes if you're a seller. If you're a buyer, that's great because you have more time to make decisions. You don't have to feel rushed. And B, you have more leverage when you're making offers. New listings up 17% year over year. So we started seeing inventory increases in late 23, back into 23 through 24. We're seeing more of it, and it seems to be accelerating a little bit in 2025 so far. Speaking of, available homes up 34% year over year. So last year at this time, under 9,700 homes for sale. This year, almost 13,000. So with new listings and less contracts, oops, spoiler alert, gave that one away, then we're seeing the inventory numbers climb. Bringing me to new contracts, those are down 5% year over year. And now let's get to prices. Not too often that we see year over year drops in selling prices. And again, I know this is just what sold in January compared to what sold in January of 24, yet 12 months is a long runway for properties to appreciate, and we saw 3.3% decrease in selling price on average and a 1.3% decrease on the median price. We also saw a 0.5% decrease on the sold price to list price ratio, the median. So, to wrap this up, most of these trends are moving in buyers' favor. It's not necessarily labeled a buyer's market yet. However, if these trends continue, it won't be long until Tampa Bay is in a full-blown buyer's market. Now, I bring these to you each and every month. People reach out to me all the time. Hey, that's a broad brush view. Can you do it for my neighborhood? Absolutely. If you want that, just drop a comment or reach out to Sean Reddy on social media. Happy to break it down because not every single market looks exactly like this. There are micro markets all over Tampa Bay. We hope this brings you value. If so, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and feel free to use us for a real estate resource for your goals. Really appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in this segment next month.